President Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill is on its way to the Senate after it passed the House with a razor-thin margin. But now food banks across the country are raising the alarm, pointing to a provision they say would cut SNAP benefits. Emily Harrison is in the studio to break this down. And Emily, we're talking potentially billions of dollars worth of cuts.
It's going to be a lot of money. If this bill passed without any edits, experts say it could cut up to $267 billion in SNAP benefits over the next 10 years. Here in Hampton Roads, food bank leaders tell me they are extremely concerned as they say they are already having a hard time meeting the overwhelming demand with the few resources they have left.
While the COVID-19 pandemic was a difficult time for food banks, CEO Christopher Tan with Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia and the Eastern Shore says 2025 is actually worse as demand is higher and SNAP benefits are on the chopping block.
We see as many as 1 in 8 adults already are in food insecure, meaning that they don't know where every meal is going to come from. SNAP provides 9 meals for every 1 meal the food bank can provide.
Meaning if SNAP benefits get cut, experts estimate it would eliminate 9.5 billion meals annually. Tan says his food bank is already paying $5 million to purchase food, a 500% increase from 2019. And he says the proposed big, beautiful bill would hurt them in more than just one way.
I think the difference with this situation is it's twofold. One is that we're seeing cuts not just to programs that help people avoid our lines like SNAP, but also cuts to our programs in helping those neighbors that will be coming.
Tan says donors are also backing off as they brace for their own economic cuts, leaving food banks across the nation in their most vulnerable position.
It's kind of this perfect storm of the investors that we normally have may not be there. The number of people will be increasing and the resources available to us from the government will be decreasing.
Tan says his food bank is pivoting as best they can as they navigate cuts already made to USDA food and these potential cuts to SNAP benefits.
Now, Tan is urging the Senate to vote against the big, beautiful bill. Here in Virginia, Democrat Senators Tim Kaine and Mark Warner have repeatedly denounced the bill. Senator Warner called it one big bad bill. And Senator Kaine says cutting SNAP benefits, quote, is morally wrong and economically short-sighted. Emily Harrison, 13 News Now.
All right, thanks so much, Emily. It's unclear when senators will take up the bill on Capitol Hill, although some Republican senators say the goal is to pass a version by July 4th.
And Trump's big, beautiful bill would likely result in more than 3 million people losing food assistance benefits and $14 billion in annual costs for states. That's according to a new report from the Congressional Budget Office. The report comes at the request of top congressional Democrats who say the bill would cut crucial safety net programs to fund tax breaks for the wealthy.
If that bill passes, clean energy programs nationwide are at risk. The spending measure would speed up the expiration of Biden-era tax credits for clean energy projects, making them impossible to use for most companies. Since the bill passed last week, clean energy stocks have plummeted as developers and manufacturers say the tax credit cuts would shutter factories, kill jobs, and raise electric costs for U.S. households.